Hey y'all, I'm Kiki Hunter.
What's good, people? I'm Marc Hunter.
Welcome
Welcome
to
to
the
the
Hunt
Hunt
Life
Life Podcast.
Podcast. We created this podcast to give a real view of life as millennials navigating the world.
Real life discussions about the struggles our generation go through from family, love, and everyday life. We just trying to break generational curses to chase our dream life.
Come with us on this journey to hunt life and tackle everything else in between.
What's good, people? It's Hunt here.
Hey y'all, it's Kiki.
Welcome to the Hunt Life Podcast. And I mean, this episode 10, ain't it?
10. It's
Yeah.
been 10 is the lucky number. Santana just
10.
turned 10.
Yeah.
Make sure y'all tell my baby happy birthday.
Yeah.
But and it's the 10th episode.
Yeah. 10th episode. Like, yeah, we thugging it out, man.
Yeah.
10.
On an eclipse weekend. I know that's what, listen. I know. I'm taking this good luck. Good things coming.
Yeah. Because it feel like it's still refreshing.
Yep.
It ain't became like a drain yet or nothing like that. Even though it's like a little slow boogie, but like, yeah, we ain't tripping off the slow boogie. That's how we get down. We already know stuff taking time to build up. So we on a long haul with it.
Yeah.
But how you doing this week?
Tired, but good.
Tired, yeah.
Yeah. Santana's birthday woke me out, child.
Did it. It's just
I woke up
extra.
sore. I feel like I've been in a fight. Like, it's ridiculous.
Not a fight. That's a whole nother part of the episode too. We'll get on that too. But it's like, yeah, the birthday was wild.
Every year I say I'm not doing it. Every year I'm doing it.
Mhm.
Every year. It's crazy. I don't even know why I should prepare myself better.
This year was a little bit different. You just more so had to like entertain the mamas. Because I had to like run around with all the boys.
So yeah.
Like they had me everywhere. Like we was in Andretti's and they just had me in that mug. We was here, there.
Yeah.
Like I had them on a schedule though, so we hit every single thing.
No, you
on
did.
time. Well, I was like an event coordinator.
Yeah, baby, he was daddying for real. Like, baby, his daddy came. Hey.
Like, yeah, we gonna get everything done that I paid for. God damn it. Hell nah.
Listen,
Talking about we can come back later on and do it.
Nah, they gonna do this shit right now.
We finna do this now. Cause y'all ain't finna get no more extra money up out of me. Like, them children places be like a scam. They bad boy be a money pit.
Yeah.
They be drowning us, but you gotta do it for the kiddos.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What about you? What's going on with you this week?
Been a random week. Like, random week. Like, been a random week. Like, I took a test. It came out to be something interesting. And then on top of the taking the test, then the test had came out in real life. So then now I had to take a real test in real life. And it's like, God, dog. Then on top of that, we going to get the birthday cake. We had a flat. So now I got to change a flat in the process of like still trying to get the cake on time. And so we can make it to the birthday party in time. Cause I already know that if we don't get there on time, she gonna start tripping. I already know that like, yeah, she gonna leave. She gonna want to leave at a certain time. And we gonna be like,
I'm not one of them.
It's like
if it's a time
it's small marriage.
We leaving. I don't have time for that. Like,
but it's like a small gap for her. If I do it, it's gonna be like maybe a 5-10. We probably then they got a 20-minute gap in between it. For her, it's like a small measure. Like if you fuck around and gotta hit traffic, you screwed. Like, yeah, you finna be late. She be last minute ass. And it's like, bro, you know I don't like doing stuff at the last minute. But besides that, like, yeah, the kids had fun, especially Santana. He had a hella blast for his birthday.
Yeah. He did. It was worth it, I guess.
Yeah, it was all worth it. Oh, and on that other stuff, that's gonna be part of my rant because it's like a full circle. I feel like even that, because we even had a conversation about that earlier.
What?
About like the conversation that we finna get into about when is it time to like call it quits.
Yeah. When it's time to let go.
When the time is to let it go. And it was like, with that situation that like happened, she said that she felt like it was almost time for us to like, it was sad because it was like for our son, like boxing and stuff.
Yeah.
So we didn't want to have to like quit doing something that he really like fell in love with doing. But she felt like it was gonna come to it. If we eventually move, I knew it was gonna eventually come to where we
I
weren't
didn't
gonna
think
be
so.
able
I
to
was trying
do it.
real hard to make it like work. Like
Yeah.
not move somewhere that was too far out where we can't get to it. But it wasn't even as that. It's just I felt that it was gonna happen for me. Easy.
Mm.
So, and I was just like, because it was stuff been going on. So it's just like, not with that in particular, but just everything went out of the way. So I was like,
yeah,
I brushed it off as nothing. Sometimes people, we do that a lot. Like,
we brush it off.
It off like it's nothing, and it's like we get lots of excuses. Like I was like, oh, with y'all, like I was like, well, I know you had started getting irritated with little things, and then Santana started being like, well, I don't want to box every single week, like I do every other week, and then I just practice. It just started being like a little nitpicky stuff going on, and I was like, that's probably why I feel like I gave myself the excuse, like that's why I probably feel like this because they kind of like nitpicking that little thing.
Yeah.
But in actuality, like no. And it just dawned on me when he was leaving practice one day, and like we was in the car and he was talking about something. I was like, I don't think this is like it's just a thought. I was like, this is it's just if I felt it, I was like, this not gonna last too much longer. You're not gonna be there too much longer. Yeah. So like to have everything go full circle the way it did out of no fucking where, I was like,
I mean,
that's scary. That's like wow.
I honestly felt like that too. I felt like eventually, like we was gonna have to make the decision on if we was gonna leave or not, because it was going in a different direction than what it was when we first was going there.
Yeah.
Like we didn't mind when they first started like sparring for them to like spar like once a month.
Yeah.
That was a thing. Cool. It was fine. He was enjoying that. Once a month is something to live, like build up to.
Yeah.
And then it started turning into, all right, it's gonna be twice a month. And it's like, all right, we cool with that, but we get it. Now it turned into once a week. So then it's like, all right, now you want to like have my son in here fighting all the time. I don't really care about the headgear and the mouthpiece. Yes, you can be as safe as you want to, but like my kids are like my little punching bags, bro.
Yeah.
And I don't even look at like no little kids as little punching bags. So it's like little kids shouldn't be fighting every single week. Like we're trying to raise our kids. Like we trying to raise kids to where they don't even want to fight. Like kids don't do all that extra shit like that.
Intelligence. Like
most kids are mostly intelligent, especially like the 10s and up coming up like kids. Like, yeah, we all trying to raise our kids to at least be a little bit more smarter to where they ain't out here trying to use their fists.
Yeah.
So it's like that's only for self-defense stuff. So it shouldn't be where they should be fighting every single week.
I mean, it is just certain things and protocols have to be in place. They're kids that have to be mindful. They can't perform on the same, thing as adults. And then, at the same time, you still want kids to have fun. And you still want to give them rewards and alternatives. And you still want to have a structure around what you're really what's your end goal. Because yes, it's like fighting or whatever you're doing. But at the end of the day, they're kids. So you still want them to have fun. But you still got to protect them because kids got all type of shit. Kids, like, it's asthma. Some kids have anxiety problems. Like, you have to be mindful of that when you dealing with kids. Like, you can't be over pushing them and overextending them because that can go wrong easily, and you put your own self.
But I think that's the age differences. It's just like no disrespect to like older people, but like older people like look at raising kids much different than versus how we look at them. Like.
Yeah, because they want kids to be out here doing stuff that's unrealistic. They're not growing with the times. They're not growing with the times, and then on top of you not growing with the times, like you ain't most adults ain't dealt with their own trauma. So you just pass it off if everybody should just be out here not complaining and holding that shit in. Like that's some selfish ass shit. Like I'm
get
hurting.
I used to walk 25 miles.
Yeah, like the hell. Like no, I'm in pain and I need you to why would I want to? I don't want to be strong. That's crazy. Like
you not sick? Take your ass to work. Are you serious? Nah, bro. I'm sick, man. What you mean?
Yeah.
Like y'all dudes in this generation. y'all want to sit there, y'all want to work in the warehouse, y'all want to sit there and work at a cozy desk job. Yeah, nigga, why not? Like,
like,
I say that a lot because old dudes do be saying that, bro.
yeah, because it's a
They
thing.
be want
It's
to
how
fire
they
us
grew
up,
up.
like,
Yeah.
oh, y'all don't want to work on the railroad. Like, nigga, who want to work on the railroad? Like, ain't nobody ever just said, I want to be a railroad broker worker when they was growing up. Have you ever heard somebody say that?
Nah, but it's people. But it's nothing wrong
I
with that.
ain't never heard nobody say they want to be a conductor. Not that kind of conductor. Yeah, but that also wasn't a real person. That was on a TV
show. Somebody like him out here.
Yeah, that's
see
true.
Them train people. Like we watched that one episode, his whole house was in like a train.
Yes, but that's a hobbyist. Most of them probably don't want to be an actual conductor because they can be. They just like the whole infatuation with trains.
But if they don't stay nowhere with it's trains.
It's trains everywhere. If you don't stay nowhere with trains, y'all boys ain't getting no goods up in y'all town. Y'all town stuck up in the damn early 2000s. Like, yeah, y'all got that Clone Tyrone town. Like, y'all town stuck in the past, bro. No train coming through it. Boy, y'all got that 32 pack of, like, y'all got that 8 pack of corn dogs up in the stove. Like, nah. Hell nah. Lucky Charms with the goddamn old box. Like, nah. But you gotta know, like, when to call it quits, though.
No, you definitely have to know when it's time to go. And we hold on to stuff. Like, it's hard to let go of stuff.
Especially when you outgrow it. You'll hold on to it.
You'll hold on to it. Like, I'm like, it's been plenty of times where I've had to, like, especially like I think like 2021, like I let go so many people. Like, and the crazy part was nothing happened. Like, and that's what freaked me out about this situation because it was like it came out of the clear blue sky. Mm-hmm. And like back I think in 2021, I think it was I stopped talking to people I had been to, like old friends, new friends, family. Like I stopped talking to everyone, and nothing necessarily happened. It wasn't a big blow up. It wasn't like something that like usually when we fight, it's like back and forth. Like you see a build up to it, and it's like, okay, it wasn't like that. It was just like a done. Like you just fell out the face of the earth to me.
But I feel like with this was like a rando, and this was like testing us.
Yeah.
I feel like this was a testing to see how much growth did we pause, how much growth did we did have. Like, are we actually, like I say, like growing, or are we really just like out here like capping?
Yeah.
And I feel like if we didn't handle the situation that we did, then I feel like it'd be like that's when we get into the cycle of just, you know,
going along to get along.
Hell yeah, get along.
It's a go along to get along.
Self-sabotagery and all that stuff. Like, yeah.
Well, because everything is a sell yourself out situation. If you look at it like that, people would make better decisions. Because
we sell out on different levels to be 100 with you. Everything is a sellout. Don't think it's just because you trying to like sell out to a certain thing or a certain power to get what you want. Because in certain stuff, you always gotta. It's a give and take. Something got to go in order for something else to grow.
Yeah. What do you want your life to look like? Like, what do you want? Like, what are you willing to do to get it? Because you can't keep your life the same and then continue to progress. It doesn't work that way. So it's like, if you look at every situation as a sellout, and it's like that situation went so far, it was like, it ain't no way in here. Because for me, I'm not the person who has to stick around for you to do something dirty to me. Like, at once I see what I need to see, because I already felt what I needed to feel. Like, I've already peeped that. Like, so I've already had that moment. So once you show me something, it could be the smallest thing.
The math wasn't mathing for me. That's the part that I was like waking up to, like, all right, now the math not mathing. Like, I got to figure something out with this. Like, cause it's like, I mean, I get it that he having fun, but it's like, in these times where what's going on, it's like, maybe we can do something that's a little bit different. Cause they ain't trying to do no cutting back on the prices. So it's like some of the time we do got to eventually like take different cuts. So we can all like go to the next level. Because I'm like, I mean, I don't see nothing wrong with trying back karate, trying another different sport. Like you done did boxing for a while. We know that you're pretty good at it. Now, if you try something different, maybe you might like something different. But it's just being versatile. I don't want you to think that this is the end all be all. This is the only like sport that you got to know. Like there's plenty of other sports that you can try and have fun and do. So it's like, why not try any other thing? Because there's so much other stuff for you to do. Like you want to run around and kick the ball, like shit, play soccer. Like there's a lot of stuff that you can do. So it's like, let's just try something different. We done tried basketball. Now we done tried boxing. Now like, let's see what's next. We know football not really on the table. Don't nobody want to play football. That's a no-go. So it's like, yeah, what's the next sport? Maybe you want to try karate again because we did karate. You got belts.
Yeah, he already
So
got belts.
like, let's see if you want to keep going.
Yeah.
Or let's try a different sport.
It's just exposing and having him
cultured.
Yeah, culture. Like understand, like the world is really like your thing, and you have to make a choice.
The world is your oyster ass.
It is. Yeah, the world is yours, especially now, like in today's time.
You can do anything.
So it's just like it's understanding this was a lesson he needed to also go through because I felt really, really bad. About it because I mean he liked it, he enjoyed it. It's like okay, but you also don't want to get in a place of being stagnant to where you can't
continue to flourish.
Yeah, you can't grow beyond what you're already in, and so it's understanding. Like I told him, it is okay to be sad about that situation. Also, be excited for the new experiences and the new people that you're gonna meet along your new journey. Like that's. And he understood that. He's like, no, I get that. And that's just teaching him that it is okay for change. A lot of people hold on to a lot of stuff because we don't like change. Like my sister hate change. Like it's, you know what I'm saying? Like a lot of us hate change and we can't, you know what I'm saying, it's almost crippling because when you don't like change, it's like you will do whatever to keep that thing in your life.
You will self-sabotage yourself.
Just so that you don't have to change.
Self-sabotage masterclass coming. I'm listening.
And
I'm just talking to the people, letting them know, like, yeah, that self-sabotage thing coming. But when you don't want to change, what? Keep on going, man.
Because Mark, the next episode, I keep saying it. I'm telling y'all,
it's not an episode. It's a masterclass. No. You might have to like gonna subscribe or something so I can like drop it like a side project, like the Minor Hunt or some shit. Like it's something so I can like ramble on and like
definitely ramble.
Yeah.
Like
cause shit been lit. Like can I ramble? Like
I forgot what I was saying.
I know because it's about change and it's about growth. You saying, but the positive thing about when he was in that is that the simple fact of that, like, he got his best friend. He stepped out his own shell and got out his own way.
That's a big title.
So, yeah.
That's a big title right there. Like we just can't say friend. Like,
I know, because
I'm real.
Like, he got his little friend.
So slow with the friend thing.
Yeah, he got a little friend.
Everybody else is like super excited, and it makes me feel like a little bit of like out of place because everybody's like, "Oh, he has a friend." That shit, I'll be like, he has an acquaintance. I'll be out here like now. I'm like, okay, now he has a friend because it's like people do that all the time. Like you meet somebody, y'all click for the first couple months and be like, "Oh, we're BFFs forever," and then it be like,
it's almost like a year, bro.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Like, it's been a year, and they talk every single day, bro. Like she like, oh, that's a friend. Like, bro,
I'm saying at the beginning, like even when he first met, like when they met each other, and they like
and they were just so happy to see each other on his birthday.
They were so
just had fun, like
But you have to be able to
step out your own way and grow, because that's what he did on that. He stepped out his own way and he grown. He figured out how to like be a friend, how to become a friend, because you don't really know how to become a friend. You don't know how to be a friend. You have to like actually get yourself into that situation in order to know how to be a friend.
Yeah, he's being taught.
Like
he's
we can
learning.
tell him how to do it as much as we want, but until he actually like out in the field and like putting it to work, then he don't really know how to do it because he one of them. So like yeah, he's learning. And then for the simple fact of at his birthday party, he had like 2 little friends there, so it's like he's learning how to like maneuver to be able to hang out with like his homies. You feel me? So it's like watching my son like grow. He's like 10 years old. First, he was like, little dude, just running around behind me. Now I'm sitting over there trying to take a picture of him and he mugging in the camera. Like, I ain't taking no picture. I'm like, bro. But I'm like, all right, I get it. It comes with the territory. It's growing. You gotta like grow with them. I don't want to be like the father that like, I don't grow with my kids to where my kids don't want to like mess with me when we get older. Because then it's going to be like, I ain't really do my job. I want them to be able to still hit boys up and like tell them stupid stuff. So it's like, yeah, it's just growing with them, getting out my own way. Cause I get it. I ain't had no father growing up like that, but that don't mean that I can't grow past that. That don't mean you can't grow past that. Like we got to get past the simple fact of that, like our people's wasn't there, especially if we got kids. Cause we gotta fucking grow up. We gotta grow and we gotta grow, help our kids grow. We gotta teach their little asses, because if we don't teach their little asses, then the government gonna teach their little asses. And like we said last time, we don't want them to teach our kids, so we gotta do what the hell we gotta do to make sure they're doing right. So we gotta get out our own damn way. We gotta grow. We gotta quit like self-sabotaging ourselves, like real tea, bro. Like I say that word a lot because I want people to like think about that word, like self-sabotage.
So give
like,
them the definition of it.
Like destroying yourself. Like I'll give you like a hood definition of self-sabotage. You feel me?
Goodness.
Like say for instance, if you know like you're doing good and you feel like, fam, I can mess all this shit up. Like if I really want to. Or somebody hit you up and be like, let's go hang out. And you know you're not supposed to hang out with that person because you know that person like always doing something foul or they don't like correlate with like what you got going on. And like you still gonna hang out with them, but then y'all get into some shit and then you be like, fam, I should have never hung out with boys. And it's like, but you knew that you're self-sabotaging yourself. You've been doing good this whole entire time. Why would you set yourself back? Like hood terms, self-sabotaging is every single time you set yourself back when you done went 3 steps up. People tell you got to go multiple steps up to go back. It's like, nah, nigga, you got to keep going forward. Forget that going back stuff. Because it's like you're just in a cycle. You got to get out the cycle. We're trying to get out the cycles. That's how you break the generational curses. The idiots want to let you stay in the cycle. 2 steps forward, 1 step back. 1 foot in front of the other one, all that dumb shit. Nah, fam. Figure out what's wrong, get out that cycle so you can break them curses, because that's what it's really about. Like in real tea.
That's weird.
Yeah. If it was.
And then you pop your stuff, like let you have it.
People don't like when you say that, Kiki.
What?
Pop your shit.
Well,
Pop
that's
your
not
stuff.
my problem.
Like, yeah,
like
people
I don't like to
that.
be yelled at, so it's like I don't really give a shit. Like,
nah, real tea though. That stuff crazy.
But in order to self-sabotage, you have to be okay with change. Like you gotta be able to know, because we stay in friendships longer than we need to stay in. Like it's friends, you know good and damn well you and this person, it's a possibility y'all might not stay friends, and we'll hold on to like, well, I've known them forever, I've known them since I was a child, or like we have like now that we like are in our 30s, it's like you still have the friends that want to treat you like they want the relationship y'all had before kids and before family and before all this extra stuff.
And it's like
and
that's kind of impossible.
Like, we grown with kids. Damn, everybody got a spouse. If you ain't got a spouse, you like, you
that's
just getting out
backwards.
of some shit. It's kind of like you have to fit the life where we are, and then everybody's suffering in silence and not saying nothing. And it's like that's annoying. Like you got to learn how to let them people go. Like, if we can't be on an accord with our friendship and saying, hey, I'm going through something, because a real friend is going to be there and not just say, oh, I'm here for you. No, it's, are they calling to check on you? Like, are they really there for you?
Yeah.
Are they reaching out to you? Are they like, hey, is this something y'all need? What's up? Like, how can I help? Do y'all watch the kids, or y'all go on a day night? Like, get this shit together. Like, give each other ideas on like how to make your wife happy, or how to make your spice. Like,
ain't nobody better not give me no ideas about how to make my wife happy. Like, boy, we trying to stay friends. You can't sit there and try to tell me how to make my wife happy.
I'm saying give suggestions like damn, nigga,
you can't even suggest it.
Yes, you can.
But
you know your friend ain't bought that girl no flowers last time. You need to be like, yo, my G, when was the last time? See, that's the problem. Business. So what is your friendship for? Because I can have fun by myself. I need you to be like, damn, Key, like, when last time you gave that man?
Yeah, but that's different. Like, I mean, I get it. That's on some sexy shit. Like, how
it could be anything.
I'm being up on some sexy shit. Like, that's sexist. You feel me? Like, real tea. Like, yeah, like, dudes, and we don't really.
That's weird, because you should be able to.
Only time we really like get into like that relationship shit is like if y'all doing good. So we want to know how the kids is, you know, how the family stuff. Or if it's like real bad.
That's the problem. Like, I think that's why so many of y'all are just out here.
But not even like when it's real bad, because you can tell when it start getting bad. Because that's when the whole, you know, the rhetoric start picking up. Like, oh, okay. It's interesting propaganda going on. Like, yeah, I got to check up on boys. He be saying some wild shit. So it's like dudes know when like, yeah, it's starting to get a little rough with their friends and their relationship because their partner start saying some wild shit. He be like, yeah, he just started like on some rambling shit. Like, I might gotta go to the stove on these kids. Like, yeah, you know, just little random stuff. So it's like, all right.
It went way up.
That's when you gotta at this point kind of sort of like, all right, what's going on, bro? Because like, nah, it's not even about that. Because dudes are kind of sort of closed in, tight together. So
that's
it's like
y'all always fucking up. Y'all like
dudes don't really talk about. Yeah, because you got to have personal check and balances with yourself.
But you have to have. But I think that's part of growth. It's part of growth. But people, that's why everybody think I can do it by myself. No, you can't. God didn't put 1 billion people on the earth for you to do everything by yourself.
Oh, so Stop doing it.
Yeah, because that's annoying. Like, I'm not calling you my friend if I can't pick up the phone and cry to you. If I can't pick up the phone and be like, man, life is really fucking lifing for me right now.
Really,
and have you hear me out and maybe offer a suggestion or something. You ain't my fucking friend. Like, you can't be. Like, we need support. Like, it's not a reason why I should have 2 kids and your ass finally come around after 5 years, 10 years talking about, hey, I'm your uncle, I'm your auntie. Baby, my kids don't know you. You not nothing. Like, you Mr. or Mrs. whatever your name is. Like, that's not what we do. I don't give a shit who you knew and what your relationship is with them. You did not build the relationship with me going through this raising of them, so they don't know you. You're not nothing to them. You're not doing that. Like, you have to be able to support your friends. Like, okay, y'all can go out to eat. Cool. Like, y'all can go party together. Y'all have a good time together. Fine. But where is the support when you need it? Because there's too many of us going through real ass shit. People going through divorces, people splitting up, people have job changes, they switching careers. Like, we're going through a transition, and it's coming out of COVID. We in a recession. It's a lot of shit.
We all in our 30s.
Yeah, like, why are we not getting together? And it's not that everybody's not doing it, because I do see people and friends like get together and do things and like make sure that their kids have a bond and like all of that. And that's awesome. Like, I love that for them. But for the ones that feel like they can do everything by themselves and like, I don't need nobody in my business, like, that's probably why your business not being tended to. Like, you too busy trying to keep some shit a secret that's not even a secret. Like, but, I mean, we all going through
that's the growth part. You feel me? Like, we gotta, I guess that's like growing with each other.
I'm gonna grow away from you. That's what I'm like.
But that's the part of it. It's like understanding. Some of the time, some people, all right, peep game.
I can understand from a distance.
Yeah,
because if I'm not getting what I need, that's what I'm saying. Like, now, I'm able to voice.
But that's communication. You feel me? Everybody ain't at that communication level.
That's
so when you at that level and you explain to them and then they don't understand it, then that's when it's up for you to like figure out what you're gonna do with it. You feel me? That's the whole thing. And I feel like that's with everything. That's not even with just
it's with everything. When
you gotta be able to read the signs. People always say they ain't got no intuition or they don't know what the hell going on. And it's like, what's going on. There's different signs. It's just like understanding them. Yeah. And it's like we all pick and choose on what signs that we want to like hear. Mm-hmm. And it's like, really, it's up to us. Like, in all honesty,
you have to choose. Like I said, what are you going to sell yourself out to? Anytime you have something that's not aligning with your standard and your morals and what you need to survive to be a happy, whole individual, then you are selling yourself out and you're selling yourself short to whomever or whatever. You can't have people around you that you cannot depend on. You can't have things and going places where people don't give a shit about your feelings and like your support of them. Like, because then we start making ourselves feel bad for sticking around something and can't leave a situation that we know not good.
That's when that bitterness come in.
Yeah.
You should never want to be bitter towards your friends and stuff like that, because that's why.
Or anybody, like, because then you start feeling entitled too. People are like, I stuck around all this time and supported you thinking blah, blah, blah. And it's like, okay, but you been knew it was time to go. Like, they didn't ask for your support.
Yeah.
Like, and when they showed you that they didn't give a shit about your support, you were supposed to leave. That's why I was like, with that situation, once you throw something at me, and once you throw something in my presence, I'm done. Like,
because he ain't throw nothing at her. Let's clear that up. She said throw at me, but nah, shit ain't like sweet like that. Like nah,
like he
nigga kicked a trash can. Like,
but I'm like, once
didn't
you
flinch a bitch, but the nigga kicked the trash can.
Once you get to I'm done. Like, I don't.
Yeah, because that's extra.
Because now you play with all my characters. Like,
it's not even just that, bro.
Like made me have to be like really do some self inner work right now.
Yeah,
to not
that's the hard
spaz
part.
out with you. Like, I was spazzed out with my Tyler. Like, it's like,
it's when you understand that, like, I think that was the part. It's the growth part that I understood that even though that this nigga was much older than me, like, I'm talking to like one of my kids, you feel me? Mm-hmm. Like, because it's you don't understand what I'm saying, so I'm not gonna win.
Yeah.
So I can't do nothing but like be a little petty with you and then like go about my business. Mm-hmm. The best thing I can do when it comes to like people that's acting like that is not spend my money with you no more. Because you don't like respect my dollar. When you don't respect my money, nigga, I don't respect you at all. So it's like that's exes for me.
Yeah.
Like, I figure out like the other back end on the shit.
Yeah.
But it's like when it comes to that, that's the whole like I don't tolerate like that type of disrespect.
Yeah.
That was the growth part, because I felt like a couple of years ago when he would have like got loud, or even when we was in the building and he would have said some of the stuff he said, because it was like, you don't tell another man to hop up in the ring with you because you don't like what they tell you about what you're doing with their kid. Like, if I don't feel like that, if I don't like the way that you changed up the rules and I say something about it, you should be able to take criticism and not get in your feelings about it. Especially not tell a parent that you can hop in the ring if you don't like what I said. Like, yeah, nah, bro, that's not how the shit works.
Yeah.
We are grown ass men, so it's like, if we grown men, we supposed to be able to like talk. That's the part of being a grown man, is being able to talk about shit, especially in front of kids.
In general, like, you had to, in order to be that, you got to know how to communicate,
especially in front of kids, bro. Like, especially in front of kids, you gotta know how to behave, bro. Like, straight up, and all in all, you gotta know how to behave, and that's the thing.
Yeah,
but I could have snapped and been like, fuck that, I don't want to behave too. We could have been on some extra shit with that, but it's like, why? Because I would have been acting a fool in front of my kids and in front of my wife, and I don't really want to do that. I already said I ain't trying to do that shit no more, so it's like, even when that shit occur, I gotta try to maneuver out of them situations so everybody's safe. And that's like the main thing. I feel like that's the growth part. That's the part of being like a grown ass man, because it's like being able to like maneuver and no one want to say, nah, I ain't doing that. I'm past that. I ain't finna like fight you, my nigga. Like, are you serious? I gotta go watch some cars tomorrow. Like, I'm not finna be sore out here because you don't have nothing else better to do. Like, that's not how that works.
Mhm.
Like, I have way better stuff to be doing than doing that dumb shit. And I think that was the growth part.
Mhm.
Is knowing that and understanding that and realizing like, nigga, that was a trigger, bro. Like, I already know what to do with triggers. We identify them and we get past them. We identify a trigger and we get past the trigger. Drop the jewel right there. That was a little jewel. That was like,
I mean,
that was a little light. That was a little light work. Yeah, a little light. A little light. But nah, fam, you identify the triggers and you actually fix it at that moment. You don't identify it 2 weeks later, but like, bro, this is what I should have did. Cause then like, yeah, you failed, bro. That's not the growth. Like the growth is identifying it in the process of it. And then going past it.
mhm.
Like,
Yeah. Cause your triggers, you're gonna have triggers. That I mean, going back to the supposed topic at hand.
we still been on topic.
Mm.
You never feel like we on topic, but that's
we
just
never
you.
are. Like,
Do y'all think we be on topic? That should be something y'all drop down in the comment section. And you can't forget to like the stuff too and share it. Cause she be getting on my ass because I don't never want to say like the stuff. She be like, you gotta remember to tell the people to like it. Shit, you don't say like it too.
I was gonna wait till the end. Like,
But we can still
what
do it
is
in the
this?
inside. It don't matter. I'm what?
I gotta let it go.
Oh, okay. She trying to fire me. And I'm the one that be talking, but she don't want me to talk no more. She just want me to read off questions to her so she can just drop jewels. Is that what you want to be? You want to get your Oprah on?
Absolutely not. Not Oprah.
Not Oprah, who are you?
I'm the key.
Kiki. Hear that?
Just saying.
Mm-hmm.
But nah, going back. You know, wrap this up real nice.
Don't be toxic. Wrap it up, then. I'm just saying, bro.
Really?
That's what your shirt say. Don't be toxic. Like it is cool.
Listen. Don't be toxic. Remember to let it go.
Mm-hmm.
Like, no, seriously, y'all. Like, if you had a feeling, like, just listen to it. It's for a reason. Cause like, then you ponder on like, well, what if I would have just been let it go? And then you forced to let it go, and then you be like, well, what could I have done to keep it? Like, now why take yourself through that?
Yeah.
Like, you gotta be able to identify when something's not working and to really leave it alone or find something new. The world is big enough for you to really find out whatever it is that you want. Like 2023, you can be whatever you want. Like, legit, you want to be a fucking mermaid out here, you can be that shit. Like, you want to see people. Like, you really can be out here doing
I
stuff.
just seen a thing the other day talking about embrace your inner mermaid. You feel me? Like a true building, bro. I'm like, what? Like girls out here like embracing their inner mermaid in the mode. Like that's what y'all out here doing in the mode now. Y'all trying to embrace y'all inner mermaid. I feel you. Trying to manifest and shit. I dig it.
You can. Like you got, and then we only have 10 more weeks. I saw that on Facebook. We have 10 more weeks.
Oh, okay. Now we got 10 more weeks.
Until Christmas. So that means we got maybe 11 until the new year. Yo. We have 2 months left. Like, this is the perfect time to end anything that you need to be ending. You're not taking that shit into the new year.
Cause shit, this year ran, my G. I ain't gonna lie to you. This year was running.
I don't know what happened this year. I feel like I just been floating all year. Don't know what the hell.
Oh, I know what happened. That's a whole nother episode. That's a recap. Like that'd be a cool ass like recap. Like, yeah.
2023 recap.
Hell yeah.
We should do that.
Hell yeah.
2023 recap.
But not like that dumb shit like the the chair stuff. Like,
The
yeah,
chair.
that was
I don't
cool.
know.
Not that dumb shit, like the
I forgot
good
about
stuff.
that.
Like, oh yeah, see, I be on that shit. I be on all that other shit. That's how I stay.
We should do. I really think we should do that. We'll do that.
Yeah, that'd be interesting.
2023. Maybe we should do it live.
Do a live wrap up of the year.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't know. So other people can like y'all tell us like y'all highlights of the year. Y'all let us know. Should we do it live? The podcast? Or send in and we'll just I don't know. We'll figure it out. That sounds pretty cool though. I'm down to do a 2023 weekend.
Yeah, because that'd be interesting.
Yeah.
But before we wrap this up, do you got a rant?
Do I have a rant?
I got a rant, man.
Clearly,
like I feel like that we should act our age, bro. Like we should act our age. If we above the age of 45, we should act the age of above that we are.
You should act your
like regardless, you should act your age. If you're a kid, you need to act like a goddamn kid. If you a grown ass nigga staying in your mama house, you need to act like a kid. Cause I seen some shit online. This nigga was 29 years old, still staying at his mama house. Talking about he don't know when he want to leave. Like, bro, 29. Like, I can get 25. You still trying to get some bread, you feel me? But 29, bro, like, you ain't got no drive. You ain't got no wheel. You ain't got nothing, bro. Like, you just gonna stay at the house, at your tea house. Like, honestly, bro, how you feel? You feel comfortable with saying, nah, I'm finna go back to my mama house. Cause you thought that whole, nah, my mama stay with me shit was gonna fly. Like, people honestly think that shit is like, cool. No, nigga, we know that shit a lie, bro. Unless your parents is like sick, your parents don't stay with you. You stay with your parents. If them people is sick, then it's something different. Like, yeah, but nigga, if you like 30 years old and you still like at your, nah.
I don't think that's true.
Nah, especially for a man.
At a certain age, you gonna stay. You don't have a choice. Humpty don't got no choice if he gonna stay with me or not.
But that's different. That's at a certain age. Yeah, like you 80 something. Like
it ain't no 80.
Like I'm getting
80,
it though.
You see now, 80.
But I get it. That's a certain age. We're talking about above an age.
65 and
yeah,
you gonna have to come on.
But we talking about above a certain age though.
Unless you like find him.
We ain't talking about like yeah, you gotta be a certain age.
Himself, but if you ain't got no wife, you might as well pack it up, buddy. Yeah, I'm not playing with him. Like, I'm not playing with you. Listen.
Act your goddamn age, bro.
That's true.
Act your age, bro.
If you anything, I give you up until maybe 25. Because realistically, 20s, listen, y'all people in y'all 20s, y'all have a time right now.
I ain't gonna lie to you. Anything before 25 is rough, bro.
Yeah.
I don't want nobody to believe that little dumbass hype. It's only a handful of people that when they first get out and they stay on, everybody eventually had like that whole like decline and they gotta realize like, all right, I'm a grown ass adult now and I gotta realize how to like get back to what I was trying to get to. So it's like, if you can wait to where you
know what you're trying to get to in your early 20s. I'm just
that's the point.
You
don't really know until after like 25.
That's when you start sitting in. Like, because now you done lived a little bit of life. You done got burnt a couple times.
Kind of burnt you mean. Pause. Bro.
I mean, as in like hurt. Like, you went through life experiences.
Usher. Let it burn.
If you out here being a hoe, that's just your business.
Weed and just statistics. Like, they wilding out here in these streets.
Condoms are still a thing, and y'all need to learn how to use them. We used to have condom commercials back in the day. Remember,
they got sexy red commercials now.
I'm not even gonna do that. I'm not gonna do it.
They got Ice Spice commercials and shit. Oh, okay. My nigga, you better sit down somewhere, bro. Sit down.
I knew it.
Yeah.
Eventually, he's gonna start.
But do you have your ranch you want to get off?
Don't get animals. Like, tell everybody no and stick to it. Because these animals I did not want, and I got to deal with this foolishness. Like, it's like having 4 kids in the house. It's
She lying because she just want her own dogs.
Because my dog gonna be trained. My dog is gonna have manners. He's gonna be trained. He's gonna be polite.
She's
These
gonna probably wear
animals,
clothes and shit.
he probably is.
Like weird shit.
Her name gonna be BB. And she's gonna be too cute for this foolishness that this mockery that y'all are making. Like, these animals is absolutely I do not recommend. Just get them a pet rock. Something like, don't leave these animals alone.
Yeah, pet rock.
I think I threaten to kick one of them out every day. Every day is.
Yeah, they loud, bro.
They're just like kids. It's ridiculous.
Mm-hmm. But with that being said, I'm Hunt.
I'm Kiki.
And it's the Hunt Life Podcast. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, like, comment, like, do all that stuff. Especially comment, like, tell us what's up. Like, it ain't got to be anything, bro. Just like, comment, let us know, like, y'all fucking with us. You feel me? Like, just say something. Like, we don't bite, you feel me? Like, we don't mind feedback. We don't mind talking back and shit. So, like, just like, say what's up. Like, I like little dreams.
Bye, y'all.
Oh, what's good, people? Before y'all leave, don't forget to like, share, and comment. Oh, and follow us at
Hunt Life the Podcast on Instagram, TikTok, and here on YouTube. Please hit the subscribe button. You can also find me at I'm the Key on Instagram, and you can follow us on Hunt Life Code on Instagram and TikTok.
And you can find me on Mr. Hunt Bubbles on everywhere. Mr. Hunt Bubbles on everything, and also Hunt Files. And don't forget, if you got any comments or any statements or anything that you want to leave us, you can always find us up on Instagram and Hunt Life, the podcast. Have a great day, y'all.
Bye, y'all.
Hunt Life, live dreams.